So come this way a little bit. Yep, come on. All right. So I wanted to talk about the situation with this young lady, right? So you was coming off a little bit controlling, man. So what was going on with that? If you could have seen the way that she was looking when you were like kind of just, holding on to her and stuff like that, she was rolling her eyes. She was feeling super uncomfortable. Did you know that?
No.
No? Okay, well, I mean, that's why I definitely agreed to do this interview, because I wanted to tell you that. Even after me saying this and confronting you about it, what I'm nervous about is that you're going to go back and say, why'd you tell him this and that and the third? Are you going to do that? So I'm going to say this in front of her so that there's no confusion, okay? All right, so, I had a chat with your guy here, man, and, I will go ahead and you can say it in front of everybody, man. Whatever it is that you was going to tell her when we got done, go ahead and just tell her in front of everybody. What's up, YouTube? Guys, if you ever need to reach out to me, follow me on IG at Marcus the Interviewer. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews, out here with another one. So we got my guy here today. How you doing today, man?
How you doing?
All right, I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking. So, are you homeless?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and so how old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
24?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, man. And so, how long have you been homeless?
It started out really when, maybe about 19, 20, when I graduated high school. I graduated high school from Douglasburg High School in Fayetteville, North Carolina in 2017. So, I went to school when I graduated at 18, and I went to FTCC, which was Fayetteville Technical Community College, and, try to do something with my life,
right.
But it don't work out all the time.
Tell me what happened, man. You stop skirting around the stuff. Just tell me what happened, man.
I went to school, and I ended up dropping out. You know what I'm saying?
Why? What happened?
Not finishing, because my mom wasn't in the right place. At the right time. I was still dealing with depression and anxiety and suppression and things like that.
So was it like you just didn't do your schoolwork, or was it you was getting into other stuff?
I did my schoolwork.
You was getting into street activity, or what?
Basically,
well, say what it is, man. Y'all young guys, man. Y'all kill me, man. Look, man. Speak directly. You talking to a man right now. Speak directly, okay? All this stuff going around the bush and all that, man. All right. So moving forward in this conversation, let's just be direct. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Because I'm gonna be direct with you. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, long and short though, basically you've been homeless ever since you dropped out of college, is what you're saying?
Nah, not when I dropped out of college. Like, it just started back. Like, I was on my feet at one point. And
okay, so how long has it been since you have become homeless after getting back on your feet?
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay, so what was it? Man, I'm gonna get you, man. So what was it that happened 2 weeks ago that caused you to become homeless?
I mean, like, just not listening, not really.
Oh my Lord.
Did
you get kicked out of where you was at? Did you not pay your rent? Did you go to jail? What was it that happened? So not like tell me the philosophical thing that happened, but like what was it that actually happened? So you had a roof over your head too?
You can say I got kicked out.
Okay, so was this your spot that you had, or was this like?
No, sir, it wasn't my spot.
Okay, so who was you staying with?
My aunt.
Okay, so you living with your aunt, so you got kicked out. Okay, so you just took 3 minutes to answer a question that should have took you like 10 seconds, man. Like, hey, what happened a few weeks ago? I was living with my auntie, I got kicked out. Okay, boom. All right, so it's okay though. We're gonna move on. All right, so why'd you get kicked out? What happened?
Because I didn't want to listen to their rules, and I disrespected them, so they ended up kicking me out.
What rule did you not follow, and what did you do that was disrespectful?
I was leaving the house late when I wasn't supposed to, and I learned that there's rules everywhere you go, so they ended up kicking me out because I didn't follow the rules.
You didn't know that going into it?
Nah, I did.
So why would you not following the rules, man?
Because I feel like I want to be my own man sometimes.
Everybody wants to be their own adult until they realize what it takes to actually be that, right?
Yeah.
If you want to be your own adult, you got to pay your own bills. You got to have your own stuff, your own spot, your own car, your own insurance, your own toilet paper, your own soap that you buy, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so I get it though. I get it. Listen, we're all in our when we're in our 20s, we're all like that, including me.
Yeah.
All right, I wasn't too tough, no different, right? So I'm just letting you know, though, moving forward, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, you got to kind of, if you want to be a man about your stuff,
Yes, sir.
you got to prove that you're a man by actually having the things that make you an adult, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay, I get that. Do you have any kids?
No, sir.
Why it took you so long to think about it?
I got one on the way, though.
Okay, yeah, congrats. We were just talking to her. She said that she's pregnant right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, man, congrats, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. And so, so you got one on the way. Have you ever been married?
No, sir.
No, okay. So let's just start from the beginning. So where you from, man?
I'm from King Street, South Carolina.
Okay, can you say Kingsley?
King Street.
King Street?
Yeah, Kingstree.
Okay, man, King Street, man.
Yeah,
Shout out that King Street South Cac, man. Shout it out, man, all day.
Shout out 843, man.
Man, shout out that 843, man. You see it all day long. All right, man. And so growing up in King Street, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
No, sir. Actually, I didn't grow up in King Street. I went to school. I grew up in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay, so grow up in Fayetteville. Did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, were they married?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and so do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, how many?
I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay, and so where are you in the birth order?
I'm the youngest.
You the baby?
Yes, sir.
That's like her. She the baby. Okay. All right, and so, so growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yeah, I'd say I had a fairly normal childhood. You know,
Good childhood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. I mean, did you end up going to high school and everything like that? Graduated? Obviously, you say you went to college afterwards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I mean, you know, when was like the last time like we had like a job or whatever?
Last time I had a job was when I was staying in Macon, Georgia.
How long ago was that?
That was about, 6 months ago.
Right, so what have we been doing for money since then?
I write poetry.
Is that what you've been doing for money though?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and I get that, right? But I can imagine that's probably not exactly paying the bills per se, right? So I know how entrepreneur money is, right?
Yeah.
It's here, there, it's up and down. Not necessarily reliable as far as it goes, right? Okay, so, you know, why haven't we like gotten another job?
I'm job searching now.
I get that, but I mean, it's been 6 months, right? There's plenty of places hiring in Georgia, plenty of warehouses, stuff like that. So
yeah, I wasn't staying in Georgia. I was staying in South Carolina.
South Carolina, okay. How long you been out here in Atlanta?
Probably like 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, but you say you was in Macon 6 months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess after that ended, you went back to Carolina for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I moved down here recently.
Okay, so what made you come down here?
I just wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying, music really. But I also wanted to, you know what I'm saying, better myself, you know, try to look for new job opportunities, just go to a new place, show my face, and, you know, try to move right, live right, you know, and motivate people, you know what I'm saying? That's really
I get it, man, but I gotta say this out loud, right? Folks gotta stop moving to Atlanta to try to get themselves right. This is the type of town where you have to come already right. You have to come already kind of put together or already have like your stuff in place, because trying to start from the ground zero here, it's just tough because there's so many people trying to do it. Everybody's got the same idea as you know.
Yeah.
Let me come from this place outside of here and come here and get my life together, and you know, hey, it is what it is. All right, so real quick, so I did want to talk, so come this way a little bit. Yep, come on. All right. So I wanted to talk about the situation with this young lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you was coming off a little bit controlling, man. So what was going on with that? I was trying to get away from you, man, so I could get a little bit of privacy or whatnot.
I'm saying I'm a girl.
Do you own her to where we can't talk or something? Or, I mean, she's her own person, right?
Yeah.
So you coming off looking a little controlling right now. I'm telling you right now, it's not a good look, man. I'm telling you, she's kind of not looking comfortable and everything else, and so if you really cared about her, there you go.
My kids
Hold on real quick.
Physical.
We got you again, man. What's going on? Huh?
What you about to do?
I'm almost there.
All right. Because that's really,
Scary.
I'm scared for you right now.
I mean, I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, man. So I have 2 daughters, right?
Right.
And so if that was one of my daughters, I'd be pretty ticked off right now.
Right.
Because if you could have seen the way that she was looking when you were like kind of just, holding on to her and stuff like that, she was rolling her eyes. She was feeling super uncomfortable. Did you know that?
No.
No? Okay, well, I mean, that's why I definitely agreed to do this interview, because I wanted to tell you that. Okay, and that honestly, she was having a hard time deciding whether or not she should leave with me and, let me just take her to the Greyhound or not. And the reason why is probably because, she ultimately decided not to. But the reason why she was having such a hard time deciding is because of that behavior that you were displaying.
Yeah, I didn't even know I made her feel uncomfortable in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I love women. I respect women. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever try to downplay a woman or make a woman feel bad, because you know what I'm saying, how you want a woman and you're not able to respect a woman.
Well, true enough, right? So here's the thing, right? So even after me saying this and confronting you about it, what I'm nervous about is that you're gonna go back and say, why'd you tell him this and that and the third? Are you gonna do that?
Nah.
Okay, so what is gonna be your reaction to what I just told you when you finally talk to her?
The first thing I'm gonna do is apologize because I messed up her interview, because you was trying to help us.
Okay. I'll tell you what, man, you're handling this very maturely, and I appreciate that. And it gives me a lot of hope, a lot of faith that, hey, man, you're 24 right now. Something tells me that the energy was a little bit off over there, right? Mm-hmm. But in talking with you right now, something tells me that, man, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You probably just need a little bit of guidance, right?
Yes, sir.
So let me ask, you ended up dropping out of school and you realized that your mental wasn't there or whatever. Mm-hmm. Are there any thoughts of getting back into school?
Yes, sir. I actually want to go to Georgia Tech.
Okay. Well, and listen, I ain't here to shoot nobody's dreams down, okay? But Georgia Tech, your last name must be Lee or something, right? No, I'm just playing. Let me not say that. That was totally racist. Let me not say that, okay? But I'm so bad. Oh, my God. All right. No, seriously, though, Georgia Tech is an amazing school. It's a very competitive school.
Yeah, I just went to Georgia State today. They got a big library, actually. You know what I'm saying?
What do you want to do?
I want to do simulation and game development, SGD, like 3D modeling.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so any tech school basically, right? So any tech school, obviously Georgia Tech would be an amazing school to get into, but if you had a hard time at the community college that you was at, something tells me Georgia Tech, man, you might want to take you want to work your way to Georgia Tech, right? Yeah. Not saying you can't never get there, but it's a very competitive school. Anyway, but that's really awesome to hear, man. So basically you want to make video games. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Okay, man. Well, so what are we doing to get ourselves there?
That's a good question. I write my plan every day, and try to, have a backup plan for what I do, I really just want to, the only thing I can do is put God first, really.
I get it, but that's not a plan, right? So God gave you brain cells. He gave you people like me to come and get up in your face and say, hey, man, what's your plan? Yeah. All right, because something about God and all that stuff is great, but at the end of the day, God, you got to have a plan. So what do they say? Faith without works is what?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't just have faith and then not be doing anything to work towards that faith that you have.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking. I'm putting you on the spot. What are we doing?
Working.
It doesn't sound like it. Okay, so let's take you off the spot and let's put you into a space to where you can maybe hear something, right? So yes, you're right. You need to be working. You're a young man.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 100%. It's 100% true that you need to be working, pretty much 6 days a week, if not 7. Okay. Maybe you take one day and you relax, you rest, but you need to be working. So what are we gonna do to first get that first goal, as far as getting a job, getting somewhere? What are we gonna do to do that?
First thing I gotta do is apply for some job applications.
Okay. So there's plenty of warehouses that are on the outskirts that are still MARTA accessible.
Yes, sir.
That you can get to. Okay, go on Indeed.com. You may even be able to filter it as far as different locations where you can work at or whatever.
Yes, sir.
But you know, that way you could at least be making somewhere around the, you know, $15 to $20 per hour range. Okay, so you're gonna get you a job. Now, as far as your poetry goes, what are you doing to push that? Can I go online anywhere right now and find it?
Yes, sir.
Shout it out.
I'm on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify.
Shout it out. Shout it out.
Y'all can catch me the Prophetic Poetry Prince. I'm on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, IG. That's PROPHETICPOETRY Prince, PRINCE. I got a mixtape, a 4-song EP out right now called Thug Love. One of the songs is called Pull Up, Thug Love. Tink, it got a Tink remix on it, and also the last song, I forgot what that is, man, but y'all go show some love, man, for real, I appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, look, I mean, and I could dig that, right? So
yes,
definitely congrats on that. So, okay. So we got the hustle stuff going.
Yes, sir.
Now, here's the thing. You're a little bit backwards because you're supposed to have the job stuff going locked in first. You got all the YouTube, Instagram, you got all that stuff. You ain't had no trouble putting in the work to create that stuff, okay? But the actual thing that brings in actual money, you got to handle that because that's what it takes in this society.
Yes, sir.
So the actual money part, and then as far as getting back in school, which is the long-term play. So you got your hustle play, you got your day-to-day money play, and now the long-term play, which is school. So what are we doing to get into school? You need to get into some type of tech school or some type of school where you can learn that stuff, right? So what are we gonna do to do that?
Right, I gotta go up to the school. I guess I gotta go up to the school and try to find out information on you know, trying to get in school.
So we're in research. We're in the research phase.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how long are we gonna give ourselves to be in the research phase before we have to actually put in the application?
About 2 months.
Okay, so by the end of December, you're saying, or by the beginning of December, you need to be putting in an application to some school.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. All right, well, look, I love it. All right, I love it. So okay, so just to recap.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say this in front of her. So, Miss, sweetheart, come on over here. So I'm gonna say this in front of her so that there's no confusion, okay? All right, so, you know, I had a chat with your guy here, man, and you know, I will go ahead and you can say it in front of everybody, man. Whatever it is that you was gonna tell her when we got done, go ahead and just tell her in front of everybody.
I apologize for what I did. If I messed with you, I shouldn't have did that because we was trying to help.
It's okay. I accept your apology.
Do you like feel like he's controlling sometimes and things like that?
No.
Okay, so this was like just a kind of one-off type incident
Just, yeah.
that made you feel a little bit uncomfortable?
I mean, it wasn't made me feel like a little bit uncomfortable. It was just a misunderstanding, I should say. But it was just like a little mistake.
Run your life. Tell them this. Tell them I got my kids. Tell them that.
She had a real bad situation. She was pretending to be somebody else, and then the person that she was pretending to be emailed me. And when I did a follow-up interview, I confronted her about it, and she hates me ever since. I've never actually posted the interview where I confronted her about it neither. I never posted that. So anyway, all right, so you guys are good. So there's gonna be no DV, no making anybody feel uncomfortable, no nothing like that. All right, man. All right. You shaking your head, man? Like, okay. I just want to make sure we all on the same page. Here's the thing. I didn't want to leave and feel like anybody was going to be in a bad position, a bad situation. So that's all that is, all right? All right, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, man, taking the time answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, so we got your IG already. Do you have any Cash App or anything like that?
Yes, sir. My Cash App is PrincePalastine, PrincePalastine. And also, I take payments on Venmo.
So we're just going to do the Cash App because that's the easiest for most folks, all right? All right, man. We appreciate y'all, all right? Y'all make sure y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir.
All right, all right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.